The United States is hosting more than 20 nations in the largest naval exercise ever held in the Gulf. The 12-day event is focused on a contingency plan if Iran ever attempted to block the Strait of Hormuz. Cal Perry is on board the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower.
The U.S. military has named the exercise IMEX, which stands for International Mining Countermeasures. Now, that's the major concern from Iran. The concern amongst U.S. military officials is that the Iranian Navy could lay sea mines into the Strait of Hormuz, which is why you see all this activity on the deck behind me. This exercise will last 12 days and is including 30 nations. Now, the U.S. military is not naming the nations that are taking part in the exercise. They say it's up to each individual nation whether or not they want to talk to the press. One aircraft carrier in the Gulf, the other aircraft carrier is actually in the Arabian Sea. They are supporting the exercise. The captain of this aircraft carrier telling us what the U.S. Navy already has, that they consider the Strait of Hormuz to be international waters. So they will, as they say, protect it from any potential Iranian retaliation to a strike, which would include scuttling the strait. That is, of course, a huge concern to military officials who know and admit that that could really bring the economies of the West to their knees.
So the mine threat is very, very difficult. And in fact, if you look back at the history from all the way before World War I, that cheap $1,500 piece of explosive can take out hundreds of millions of assets in shipping and cargo.
A large part of this exercise is, of course, the message that's being sent to Iran. Iran has said it'll be watching the events in the Gulf this week very closely. For many of the countries involved, that's exactly the point, which is also why so many media have been invited out to film the exercise, over 24 individuals. The location of this carrier strike group is also important. We were in the Ops Center late last night, a place we couldn't film, but we noticed at one point we were just 50 miles off the coast of Iran.